he can do probation.
All right, so let's get into this article so we can see what was going on with that. So this is courtesy of the New York Post. Vegas felon who hurled himself at a female judge says he was trying to kill her because he was having a bad day. This is by Nicholas McIntyre, dated January 5th of 2024. The Las Vegas felon who hurled himself over a courtroom dais said and attacked a female judge earlier this week, said he was trying to kill her and blamed his action on a quote bad day end quote while refusing to appear in court to face the new felony charges he was handed. Deborah Redden, a 30-year-old Deborah, is that his name? Deborah Redden, a 30-year-old three-time felon, was being sentenced Wednesday by Clark County District Judge Mary Kay Holthus for a conviction of attempted battery with substantial bodily harm. So that's what he was in court for. Redden's attorney asked Holthus to grant parole for the three-time felon, but she sentenced him to jail due to his violent past and repeated arrests. Quote, I think it's time he get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. End quote, she said. The 62-year-old judge was unable to read the prison sentence. I cannot find this prison sentence, y'all, what the original prison sentence was. So she was unable to read the prison sentence as Redden rushed and leaped over the stand, knocking Holthus off her seat. So, hold up. She didn't even read the sentence. I thought he was mad because she read the sentence. Not that that makes it any better, but it took multiple court and law enforcement officers several minutes to subdue Redden before he was finally pulled away from the courtroom. Redden blamed his outburst on having a bad day and said he was trying to kill Holthus, according to court documents viewed by KLAS. Quote, the judge had it out for me, end quote. Sir. Redden told officers after he was detained, quote, the judge is evil. The judge is evil. Sir. He gotta look at that video of himself jumping over that jump, cause it seemed like there's a little projection going on. I'm just saying, the judge is evil. He apologized to the officers for his outburst. He also apologized to the officers for his outburst. He apologized to the judge for trying to kill her. Quote, I'm sorry you guys had to see that, end quote, Redden said before he reportedly asked another officer if what he did was wrong. Sir, come on. Who is his circle that he actually, it's like you can't regulate for yourself if what you did was wrong. Okay. Look at the pictures. Oh my goodness, I can't. While he was still in the courthouse, Redden allegedly spat in the correction officer's face. What is happening? Oh my god. During the fracas, what is fracas? We're going to have to look that up.
Fracas.
Holthus's head was slammed against the wall, and she later told the police that Redden was big, strong, and angry. You know what? I can't. But I mean, this is crazy. She received medical attention at the Justice Center and was later taken to the hospital by a family member because of the continued pain, but was later released. Of course, she's in pain. She all little. Oh my goodness. Quote, she remains sore and stiff, but is thankful that this was not more severe, end quote. Clark County Chief Judge Jerry Wise said Thursday. Holthus's marshal, Shane Brandon, suffered a gash on his face that required 25 stitches. Ooh. Law clerk Michael Lasso endured several minor hand abrasions in the fight. Wise And Redden's attack was a rare instance inside a courthouse that is supposed to be a safe place. Let me tell you, if it's supposed to be a safe place, why do they have to do metal detectors and, search you up and down before you walk in the courthouse? To me, it's the most dangerous place. I mean, if you got to do all that before I go into a building, it's some wild stuff jumping off up in here. That's what I would think. Yeah, that's what I would think. Quote, this is a very unique situation that, as far as I know, never happened before with somebody supermaning over a judicial bench. Yeah, he said, end quote. Redden's sentencing was a part of a case from an April 2023 incident in which he threatened to, quote, listen to this, y'all, bust the kneecaps, end quote, of another man, resulting in substantial bodily harm. So that's probably where the battery charge came from. He was ordered to undergo a competency test in May, which he was committed to a state behavioral facility before being ruled competent to stand trial in October. Redden was charged with 6 brand new felonies, including coercion with force or threat or force, extortion, intimidating a public officer / others with the use of force, disregard of the safety of person / property, and battery by a prisoner, probationer, or parolee. He also faces 7 counts of battery on a protected person, all gross misdemeanors, according to court records. Redden failed to arrive for his initial court appearance for the new charges Thursday. They let him out? What is happening? Wait a second. Am I tripping? They let him out after he jumped across the bed. Okay. Maybe he was in jail waiting. I don't know. He failed to arrive at the initial court appearance for the new charges Thursday and is scheduled to be in court January 9th in front of Judge Diana Sullivan. Why they keep putting women on? His time in front of Holthus isn't over, as the two aren't scheduled to meet again on January 8th. Are scheduled to meet again on January 8th for the initial sentencing hearing, according to the outlet. In 2021, Redden served time in a prison for domestic battery charge after being sentenced to 12 to 30 months, but a board granted him parole in 2022. This was absolutely ridiculous. I did this article courtesy to my youngest son, Omar, because he sent me the video on TikTok, and I said, let me do this. So this is dedicated to you. All right.